Alright, what's up y'all? You got Dana here, and oddly enough, after I posted my pros and cons of moving to Atlanta video, I got a lot of inboxes of people asking me different questions about moving here, and more specifically about getting a job here in Atlanta. One thing that I did mention in that video was the fact that the job market here in Atlanta is super competitive. We've got a really high unemployment rate, and I don't want that to discourage anyone, because you can work here and make it here. You just have to know that if you're going to be coming down here unemployed, that your first job when you're going to get here to Georgia and to Atlanta is going to be looking for a job. That's going to be your full-time job. As far as looking for jobs and classify ads, I think that the best place to start looking for jobs isn't Monster, one of the big job sites, but actually Craigslist. I know a lot of people have issue with finding stuff on Craigslist as far as jobs go, and they can't really navigate the site well to know what's a scam and what's not a scam. What I can tell you off the bat is that a really good way to see if a job offer is a scam or not is a couple of things. One, if there is a link if there is some outside link, and if you like hover over the link and you see that it's to some job site that you've never heard of, or if it's to some third-party site that you're not really sure about, don't click it. Move on to the next thing. There's a good chance that what you're about to click on is something that's going to either collect your information to spam you with emails later on, or it could be a virus. Also, a big giveaway for something being a scam is if it's just too good to be true. If they're offering hundreds of dollars, little to no experience, on-the-job training, fast promotion, like, come on now. There are, these drop-in-the-bucket chances that are legit, but for the most part, most of those are scams. Also, if they ask you for a picture, like, people, this is how, like, so many girls like that want to be models and things like that, especially here in Atlanta, get conned and scammed. They see these ads on Craigslist saying, oh, if you want to be a model, oh, if you want to be, or girls interested in dancing at strip clubs, oh, if you want to be a stripper, that you have to send in a picture. You will never, like, if you want to work in a strip club here in Atlanta, go get dressed to the nines and go show up at the strip club. They will hire you. You never have to send. And there are some strip clubs that do that, but for the most part, if you genuinely want the job and you want to work today or tomorrow, your best bet is going up there and talking to a manager. Don't waste your time trying to send in some email and have some correspondence, because chances are you're basically sending your pictures off to a photo fisher who's probably going to put them on a porn website, or put them, somewhere where they have no business being. So don't set yourself up for failure by thinking that, oh, this is going to be my big break. There are tons of casting websites that are legit. There's CL Casting, especially on Facebook. There are tons of, like, casting things. If you want to work as an extra here in the city, there are tons of things by way of Facebook and by way of yeah, even Twitter. Like, if you like Google Atlanta casting, even Twitter, people tweet that stuff, retweet that stuff to send it to their aspiring actor friends and things like that. But as far as looking for a job, I would say that if you are seriously trying to find a job, your best bet is to probably send your resume out 30 to 30 different postings a day. Look in the gig section. Definitely, there are a lot of really good things in the gig section. I've noticed that the retail section is really good here in Atlanta. There are a lot of legit ads there, and obviously if you have a bachelor's degree or some sort of degree, it'll get your foot in the door for lots of miscellaneous jobs as far as clerical work, receptionist work. You can kind of finagle your way into different industries if you have that college education. Also, things to consider. If you don't already have a cover letter, like a draft cover letter that you can kind of tweak depending on who you're applying to, have that already written up, and you can kind of work it different ways. As far as if you're applying to, like, work at a radio station, you can talk about how much you love radio, or you have an eclectic taste in music, things of that matter. But have a draft cover letter that you can edit according to who it is you're applying to. That always looks good. Even if they don't ask for one, send one anyway. You'll always look like priority if you make it your business to make sure that your submission is always top notch. But anyway, those are just some tips to help you in navigating Craigslist when looking for jobs in Atlanta. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I don't mind you inboxing them to me as well. I'll try and get back to them as soon as possible. I tried to get this video out as soon as possible. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.